So a lot happened, right? Pokemon World Championships, as you can see right there, been happening, and I knew there was gonna be an announcement for Scarlet and Violet. I completely missed it. Thank you, Darian, for letting me know. Otherwise, I would have gone another couple of hours without doing this. And I like talking and reacting to things and putting them up online. So we're gonna go right into it. Apparently, this is specifically for competitive play. Now I know we've been promised competitive play changes in 8, but Darian says this is game changing. So we're gonna. What is that? It sets up a substitute and then volt switches. Personalization. Okay, I mean that wasn't quite what I was expecting. I was expecting interesting competitive things, but all right. So we'll go back through this again. Um, yes, yeah. I mean it's pretty changed. There's a lot of specific Pokemon interactions that they noticed and that they're putting attention to, and that's great. I was just expecting, a change to battles as a whole. Obviously, it's way too much to be asking for. So let's take a look at this again. So we got Cloyster confirmed in the, and we have this new Pokemon, Cyclizar, which is really cool that they have something like this. Now we know that the legends on their own aren't aren't going to evolve from anything based on the fact that they appear to us and we use them as tools throughout the whole game. But perhaps this is an offspring of those Pokemon, like a I don't know. It's way too easy to say this is a pre-evolved form, but it has a new move that's basically a free substitute for your team. Pretty cool. I think it's a new item that copy mirror herb. It's an herb that copies stat increases. That's something that we definitely need. Um, because there's a lot of strategies, especially in the more recent games that rely on stat boosts. And then obviously you have terrestrialization, terrestrializing changes your type, and they added. Okay, so loaded dice makes multi-strike moves more likely to hit, which is great, because I love that. And the only issue is the RNG on it. Now it's not a consumable; it's a item that just stays on the Pokemon. So I like Skill Link. It's my favorite ability in the game. This allows a lot more Pokemon to basically have Skill Link. And then the thing that was even more important is that they have a new version of hidden power to go along with the terrestrialized form. Terrablast will change type based on user's type. So that's what people wanted to complain about with the terraforms. They got rid of hidden power, which was very clunky, and they introduced a less clunky version of it. The problem with hidden power now on Smogon, where you're privileged, you can have perfect everything, including the perfect stats for hidden power. But you can't really do that normally when you're playing in the VG format, which is why it's important that they did something about that. Now, hidden power, getting rid of hidden power was a good move on its own. Very clunky move. It gives people random stab that you can't really play around and you can't really predict unless you're playing on like the Smogon format, right? So ideally, a Pokemon like Magnezone would have like hidden power fire to take care of other steel types, right? Or it would have something to take care of like the ground type weaken. But the issue is that hidden power can be any type. You can't ever really predict what your enemy's hidden power is. You can't really predict when a Pokemon's going to have hidden power or when it's going to use it. The only guarantee is that you're not going to see it on a physical mon most of the time. And even then, in the last few generations, we've had instances where, you'd have a nice split and they would have hidden power. The Pokemon would have hidden power as a mixed attacker. So people might complain that, oh, this is just hidden power, but they have to understand the context as to why they would make a decision like this. And that context is the fact that hidden power is very clunky and outdated. Knowing what your opponents can do is an important part of making decisions in Pokemon. So one-on-one battle, there's not that many options, not that many ways out of taking an attack. Pokemon is constantly about taking trades, constantly picking smart fights. So if your opponent has like HP fire and you don't know it and you have an ice type, you're screwed. Right? But this makes it so that you're going all in on this specific type. You change to a different type, you're going to be weak to different moves, and you're going to have different strengths and weaknesses. Your opponent can clearly see that, and your opponent can clearly play around that. So I'm completely down for that. I was really hoping for a lot more, but I am really happy to get more news. Hopefully it won't be too long before we get our next trailer. All right, it is not over yet because now we are on the website. The website's up, dated. Now, they say specifically right here, change Pokemon's type and turn the tables. The primary feature of terrestrializing in battles is that it changes your Pokemon's type to its Terra type. Pokemon don't outwardly show their Terra type, what their Terra type is until they terrestrialize, a fact that you can use to take opponents by surprise in battle. Combining Terra types with different moves and abilities can open up near infinite strategic possibilities. That is what was so great about Gen 6. Is that you had this new mechanic and it allowed you to aggressively push or defend, and your strategy changed up based on the mega. But now you can do that with any Pokemon. It's not limited. And I think that's what they tried to do with Dynamax, and where they fell a little bit short because it was a bit more complex. This T-Tar, which is normally Rock Dark, became Ghost. So it's a pure Ghost type. If Colossal combines Steam Engine with a Water Terra type, the Pokemon can take less damage and receive a boost to its speed when it gets hit by a Water type move. So I already know. I'm going to try and get Darren and Jaquan together, and we're going to look at all the Pokemon that could potentially have this game-changing combination. Terra Blast, a new move that shows its power when the user is terrestrialized. Terrestrialized? Hard to pronounce that. Terra Blast is normal. That can be learned by TM. So Pokemon don't get it by level up. Except maybe they would give that to Unknown if they put Unknown in the game, because hidden power is not a thing. When used by a terrestrialized Pokemon, it becomes the move of the same type and displays its immense might. Use it at the right moment to change the flow of battle. It might be, when they say that, it might be a 1 PP move. Like how when you have like Dynamax, you have 3 turns with it. They might have sneaked that in, and again, way better handled so far, in my opinion. Aeroblast inflicts damage using the attack or special attack stat, whichever is higher, but we still don't know the base damage. If I were a betting man, I'd say it'd be around base 50, base 60. But because they have to add in like stab and stuff, I don't know. Maybe it'll just be base 100, and it's just a 1 tap. you know, with 1 PP. Who knows? We'll see. So we're gonna go back to all news, and we're gonna look at some of this other stuff. Ooh, look at that UI. Let me get a. Okay, stop. Can I get a bigger picture of that, please? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Casual battles, ranked battles, online competition, and rental team. I don't remember if we had rental teams. With the Battle Stadium feature in Scarlet and Violet, you'll be able to use the internet to enjoy battling trainers from all over the world. Ranked battles, which players have had the chance to enjoy in Sword and Shield, will be returning in Scarlet and Violet. Players will be able to take on battles in the casual battles and online competitions mode as well. Get ready to have heated Pokemon battles with the new partners you meet in Aldea region. Now this is 3v3, which sucks. I want to see rank 6v6, but I doubt they're gonna do it. These are low stake battles, and casual battles are low stake battles, which are results are not recorded. Ranked battles, you'll be able to test your battle skills against Pokemon trainers from all over the world. Your rank will change depending on your battle. Trainers are sorted into tiers based on their ranks. If you reach Master Ball tier, the topmost tier, you'll have a chance to vie to be the best trainer in the world in fierce battles. Online competitions. These are competitions in which trainers can battle with other entrants. And then rental teams that do battle on rental teams. They did not give us any specifics on if we're going to have ranked 6v6, but because they mentioned Sword and Shield, I'm assuming it's just going to be ranked 3v3. I'm still going to try it. I'm still going to have a fun time with it, because unlike Dynamaxing, it might be a lot better. Now, if Terra Blast is 100 base move plus doubles, plus stab, plus double stab, that might screw it up for me. But it would be interesting to see, what the actual competitive format is like. Now, again, like I always say, my own biases are important here for this conversation, because I'm saying I don't like 3v3s. However, I know that they have the potential to be very interesting this generation. So I'm going to try it out. Definitely going to give it a whirl. Probably live stream it. Might make videos. I know a lot of YouTubers did that back in the day. So it's a very normal thing to do. So I might try that out for a while. Last time I didn't really do anything video related with that. Did I? I don't think I had a Elgato. I didn't have what it takes to record stuff. So this will be a first for me. All right, so Mirror Herb, Convert Cloak. Oh, wait. They added another item that we didn't see in the trailer. Convert Cloak. This hooded cloak conceals the holder, protecting it from the additional effects of moves. That's busted. That is busted. I don't know what that's going to be used for, but that is broken. All right, so the roster has definitely been updated because we got a new Pokemon. Cyclizar, Dragon Normal. Its ability is Shed Skin. A Pokemon that lives with humans. Pokemon has lived in many households in the Paldea region since ancient times. As a mild disposition, and people riding Cyclizar are a very common sight. It appears Cyclizar don't mind being ridden because of the warmth of a rider helps stave off the cold. Oh, that's cool. So the bikers in this region will be a body optimized for running. Cyclizar can sprint at over 70 miles per hour while carrying a human. Its extremely hard head and thick, lithe tail are not only used for maintaining balance and absorbing shocks while sprinting, they also provide effective ways to attack during battle. And then its new move is Shed Tail, and we saw that in the trailer. It, makes a substitute and also switches, so gives your team a bit of an easier time. I wonder how many Pokemon are gonna get this. If they have Arbok in the game, I expect Arbok to have this move. If they have Superior, for example, which I know they won't, any lizard type Pokemon with a tail, I expect them to put this on a few Pokemon. This is only Cyclizar, it might suck, because it makes this Pokemon a gimmick Pokemon, and it limits what this Pokemon is going to be useful for. But overall, I think I'm pretty much okay with that. All right, so that looks like that covers everything new with this latest trailer. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm hoping we're getting some more news soon. We've only gotten 2 videos here, one in June, one in August. So at the latest, I'm expecting October to be our next trailer. But I am hoping, because we're getting closer to that November deadline, that we're going to get a couple more trailers just to hold us over until the games come out. So hopefully you're very excited, because this is a very exciting time. It's always great when they mention competitive Pokemon. And hopefully you're having a good day, and I hope to see you again next time.